Welcome to our first mini boxing class. This class is titled The Art of Distance. So distance in boxing, super important. It dictates the space in where we're able to throw our punches and where we're not able to throw our punches. On the defensive side, it also tells us where we're safe and where we're not safe. So we're going to be covering some fundamental ideas of what distance looks like, and then we're going to apply it in a very fast but high intensity circuit on the heavy bag, okay? So first things we're going to talk about are the first two punches we learned in boxing, which was the 1 and the 2, okay? Notice how these are our straight punches. These are also the longest punches we have in boxing. So these are the punches that we can use at the longest range of our reach, okay? In comparison, we have the hooks, the 3 and the 4. So if you look carefully, the 3s and the 4s, they're very compact, right? Because of the bend in my elbow, I need to be very close to my opponent to throw my hooks effectively. So what that essentially means is each punch has an appropriate use depending on the distance we're at, okay? Very important we understand this. We shouldn't be punching long punches when we're up close, because if you notice, we're gonna get all jammed up, right? My elbows are all tight, I'm not able to use correct technique. By the same analogy, if I'm too far away and I'm trying to throw hooks, I'm gonna start looping my arms and my technique's gonna be ineffective. I'll be slapping my opponent instead of actually throwing hooks. So what we're gonna start with is, we're gonna start with the first round being on the heavy bag, and we're just gonna be practicing our 1s and 2s, okay? If you notice this, on the ground here, we have two pieces of tape, and this represents the range of my arms. So at this piece of tape here, where my front foot is, this represents where I can touch the bag effectively with my long range punches, my 1s and my 2s, all right? The second piece of tape, much closer, you'll notice, this represents the range where I need to be at to throw my hooks effectively, my 3s and my 4s, okay? So we're gonna throw our gloves on, and we're gonna go into a 3-round circuit, and I'll give us instructions as we go along. So throw your gloves on, here we go. All right, welcome back. So you have your gloves on. For the first round, we're going to go over just the 1s and 2s on the heavy bag. So we're gonna be practicing standing at our long range, okay? And we're trying to punch the bag at the end of our reach, okay? So you may need to first measure this. You may wanna measure how long your jab is and line that up with the heavy bag. Now don't step too close and don't step too far. Make sure you're meeting the bag towards the end of your punch, okay? So that you're in effective range. We're gonna start the first round. Get ready in your stance. Here we go, begin. All right. Keep punching, I'm gonna talk, keep punching. So make sure you use a good mix of your jabs and your 2s. I would use more jabs just so you can work that distance. Once you start finding the bag with your jab, you can start opening up your 2. That's your power punch, right? Again, start with your jab, start finding the bag at the end of your range, and then throw that 2 out. All right, keep going, keep going. Keep punching as I'm talking. Now, if you have more space than me, feel free to move around the bag in a semicircle motion, right? So you can work the bag, move off to your right, keep moving off to your right, and move off to your left. I have a little bit less space, but feel free to move around the bag. All right, keep going, keep going. You can change the level. You can go to the body. You can go to the head. Mix up your levels. Turn your wrist over at the end of your punches. Let's practice good technique here. 30 seconds. Keep going. Exhale on each punch. Good, all right, we have 45 seconds. Catch your breath, I'll keep talking. We're now gonna step into our close range. So watch my foot, I'm at the second piece of tape here. We're gonna just be practicing our hooks, our 4 3s, our 3 4s, okay? Now, if you need to rest in the middle of this round, the way I want you to rest is I want you to have your guard up and I want you to step out back into long range, okay? Hands up, protecting your face. When you're ready to go again, step into hook range, begin throwing your hooks. Does that make sense? Good. All right, we got 10 seconds. Catch your breath here. Practice good technique, turn your hips. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna take a break, hands up. Breathing in and out, catching my breath. I'm back out of range where I'm safe, and I'm gonna step back into range. Keep punching as I'm talking. Feel free to double up your hooks. So you can double up your left hook. You can double up your right hook. But that means turning your hips twice, right? If I'm throwing my right hook, turn, turn. Or my left hook, turn, turn. Turning that hip over twice. All right, keep going, keep going. Good, high guard if you're resting, high guard. Breathing in and out, catching your breath. Step back in, work. Keep going, keep going. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Do not hold your breath while you're punching. Keep going, keep going. 30 seconds, here we go. Keep going, last bit. Everything you got. All right, last round. Listen carefully. We're gonna now apply the first and second round. So what that means is we're gonna practice punching in long distance. And then when we're ready to go, we're gonna make that step in. And then we're gonna fire off our hooks. Okay? Again, if you need to rest, don't do it with your hands down. Have your guard high. Breathing in and out, catching your breath. We got about 13 more seconds, okay? All right, last round. This is it. Everything you got, okay? Focus on your technique. Here we go. Keep finding the bag at the end of your jab and your two. Step in, hook, hook, hook. Step back out. Don't burn yourself out early. Pace yourself. Keep going. You're doing a fantastic job. Remember to change your level. Punch to the body, punch to the head. Jab up high, jab low. Step in, hook to the body, hook to the head. Change your level. If you're catching your breath, guard high. Breathing in and out. Head movement, head movement. Don't get lazy with your feet. Make sure you're stepping out when you're throwing the 1-2s. And then stepping in for the hooks. 30 seconds, here we go. Keep going, keep going. Good. And time. Take your gloves off. All right, so that's the end of our little mini class. Hopefully you learned something today. I recommend, again, practicing on a heavy bag, practice your distance, practice where you're safe and where you're not safe, where you can throw the 1s and 2s, and where you can throw your hooks. Stay sharp.